and it was like got really heated, and I was like, oh shit, this is really awkward. And the bartender trying to defuse it was like, it's not a big deal, but he grabs the food and he tosses it. But I mean, the bartender and that girl were friends, and I was
Welcome
like,
to
that was
Suzuka in
really awkward.
Japan.
I hope I don't have to talk to this
Oh,
guy
the
again.
girl, the girl was friends with the bartender.
2. Driving.
Yeah, and he was kind of a dick about it. Like when he like responded to her, he was like just being a dickhead, and I was like, oh, you're shitty to service people. It's not good. That's all I
1
got from
hour
that.
53 left. Strength of field of 2,216. Partly cloudy. 22.9 Celsius in
That was the
airwind.
last time you ever saw that guy?
43.3 Celsius on track.
Yes, that was on Thursday, and I was just like, yikes.
Wind from
A little too
north-northwest
much.
at 4.2 meters per second.
But I had a fun time. I cut my trip a day short just because there's just not as much as I thought there was going to be you could do.
So did you just change
Yeah.
your flight or what?
Yeah. I just called them and said, hey, can I go up today? And they're like, yep, that's not a big deal. And I was like, sweet. And I even like when I got to the airport, there was flights that were like way sooner than my flight, and I was like, can I just hop on that flight? And they're like, yeah, sure. And it's American Airlines. I was like, this is fucking nice. I was able to get home even quicker than I initially thought. Oh, hey. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to see the culture, a different way of how they live down there in the super fucking hot. Like humidity was
I
crazy.
think that's where Jeff Allen lives. I know you didn't bump into him, but I think he's in, maybe not St. Louis, but he's in Louisiana.
Yeah,
And
New
he's fixing
Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah, and I forgot to even ask or mention that I was headed down. Like I knew I was gonna. I said I was gonna do it, and I just never did actually do it. Yeah, there was a bunch to tell. I had a fun time. I kind of posted some stuff what I thought was sort of interesting and whatnot, but it was more for me than anything else. I didn't actually end up what is it? Yeah, I just didn't really feel like sharing everything. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, oh, this was nice, but it's for me. You know? Like, I saw like a shit ton of art and graffiti and stuff that I was like, oh, this is really cool. I took photos and everything, but I didn't post it and share it with anybody. For me, for later.
Yeah, memories.
number 62, Michael Koholich takes P1 in this class. 37.39 liters remaining. We're class position 2 currently. Green past sector. Another quicker lap. 2 minutes 4.7. New session quickest last sector.
So did beyond that little hiccup, everything else work out in the race for the most part?
Yeah. At one point with like early on, when I was on my double stint because Josh DC'd and like literally nobody was online with me, and I was like, fuck, I hope somebody comes on. I don't want to do a triple stint. At one point, like after the jump, I like just touched the inside curb and it like basically launches the car, like fly.
Yeah.
And I did like a 360 and landed on track and like slightly bumped their curb and like there was some damage on the grill, but it like was still fast because I set a best time after that and the car suspension wasn't broken and it was like, holy shit, like I almost binned it. I did bin it, but I didn't cause it. And then when I went to the pits, there was 3 minutes of optionals. which we just kept driving with. But then like that was the next stint is when
3 down, 50 to go.
Ray crashed.
Bend it.
So then we just did the repairs then. So. And then with 3 hours left in the race, what happened? I did something super minor. Yeah, I just lost control slightly on a corner and like kind of spun, but slowed the car down a lot as I was spinning. And like the rear end of the car like slightly backed into the wall, and it kind of like bent the wing on the rear.
Ooh.
And
You took it home.
yeah, Cody and I basically, or Cody did the last thing.
Yeah.
So like for the last 3 hours, our top speed was down. So we were losing like a second a lap. But at that point, the whole field was so spread out.
New green last sector.
It didn't matter at
It
all.
didn't really matter. We were in 14th, and then the guy in 15th passed us, and it was like, well, shit, we just lost position. But then on the last lap, the guy that got ahead of us is the guy that crashed, so it worked out. Apparently Miller, I didn't see because I was sleeping, but Miller and
You
Ray
have
went
8.7.
We
back
got
and
one
forth,
heading out.
and Miller had some kind of minor incident. Probably something similar to mine. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't like race ending.
How did Miller do?
You did good.
Dang. Practice, but he still got in there, huh?
Alright, the race is starting.
Porsche Cup.
My best chance to do well at Porsche Cup is to be the first one of the week. Because I don't spend a lot of time practicing, and neither has anybody else.
1 approaching on track. Track's clear.
One way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Limiter engaged.
When you wait till the end of the week, everybody just gets so fast. Because some people just do one car the whole week.
I feel like a lot of people do that. And I was gonna spend time today coding, and I only spent like 45 minutes. It's not even work related. Just like I was like, I'm gonna give myself like 2 or 3 hours, and I'm gonna really just try to get more skills. And I did that 45 minutes. I was like, I just don't want to do this. It's just I get so
Like
lazy.
learning?
Yeah, it was like it's a learning thing. It's a language I'm not. It's a standard language that we use at work, but no one else uses it besides one other person on the team, and I've been meaning to get better at it. I'm not, and I'm using it. I'm using it to do some shit, and for a project at work, and I really don't know how to use it that well. I understand the base core concepts, and been using those to figure it out from there. I just kind of wanted to learn more. And I don't know. It's like right when I feel like I need to go somewhere, or just not like if I'm in my room, comfortable at my computer, I don't want to do anything that's like learning or anything like that. I guess if I was at a coffee shop, I'd probably just be focused. So then I couldn't start looking at Reddit or some other stuff.
Practices ended. Started a new session. SOF is 2728. Weather, partly partly cloudy. 23.2 Celsius in air and 43.9 Celsius on track. Wind from north at 4.6 meters per second. 1 driving. 2.2 left. Qual time, sir. Looking at 2 laps and 8 minutes. 13 racers gridding. Banker first, then everything you got.
Man, there's always a bunch of fast boys that do Porsche Cup.
Limiter on.
I get the rocks off. I'm tired of these people.
4.8, 4.7, 4.7, 3.7, 3.5, and then myself 3.2.
Not for long.
Yeah, not for long. Soon to be 3.1.
Stop fucking games. Just got my shit kicked in over and over again.
Green flag.
Oh, dude, I almost saw a fucking a public freakout on the plane when I was going to New Orleans. We had like our flight got delayed and we were on the ground for like an hour. And during that hour, things just kept like progressively getting worse. Like they're telling us we couldn't go because of this reason and this other reason, and it was all kinds of shitty. But one of the announcers was telling us this, and this guy flips off the announcer, like takes his finger out, just flips him off, and I'm like, holy shit! I didn't see it. Yeah, we're all sitting on the plane waiting to like fly to, and he was maybe just voicing his frustration at some point, but the flight attendant just said, and yeah, no disrespectful, blah blah blah. And I was like, I don't know what that's about. But then he walked up, and the dude's like three seats ahead of me. And the attendant walks up to him and is like, "Do you want to get kicked off this plane? Because that is one of the reasons you could get kicked off this plane." And the guy's like, I don't want to get kicked off this plane. And but like I thought like it was gonna happen. Like I was ready to pull my phone out because I was like, because the flight attendant was heated. He's just like, if you're gonna have a bad attitude, we're not gonna deal with it. We're gonna kick you off it. And he's like, are you gonna have a bad attitude? It's like, I'm not gonna have a bad attitude. He's just basically
Turn it around.
yeah,
He
turned it around.
He got scolded, and he like, okay, you're right.
Yeah, it's a grown fucking man too. He's like in his 50s. Like Jesus Christ, dude. Like there's nothing that we can do. Like some part broke on the plane. They had to fix it, and they fixed it. But then the weather prevented us from leaving, and then they found out the reason why. Or then they had to refix it because they didn't put the right sticker on it after like it was fixed, and so then they had to do it all over again and get their right sticker. Apparently, there's some law or whatever. I don't know. I was like, they
Kind of
didn't get the right fucking sticker.
certification.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so I was like, whatever. And then they finally got the right thing, and then because they kept telling us we're gonna leave in 15 minutes, and then 15 minutes later, like, we're gonna leave in 15 minutes. And they're giving us good updates, but then finally, when it finally happened, I looked over to the guy next to me. I was like, "Do you think this is finally the time we leave?" He's like, "I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to get kicked off the plane," because everyone was like, "Oh shit." Flight attendant, it's pretty aggressive.
Car 9, Luis Callejo, now leads the class.
God, I would have loved to see that happen, though. I've never seen some crazy shit like that happen. It's like,
You would.
this person is entitled, and they're getting their and that's like the ultimate thing. Like, flight attendants are like, I don't care who you are, you could be off this plane. They have so much authority.
You're aiming for P2 here.
I did see one when I was in high school. There's a fight that happened right in front of, like, right in the, I was in the middle of it when it started. It was a buddy of mine and some other guy that I don't really know, and he kept calling him dog fucker, and everyone, that was his nickname, because there was a rumor that he fucked dogs, and this dude finally was gonna, like, stand up for himself, but he picked my friend, who's just not like, no one would want to fight him. He was a bigger dude, and he was just making the joke, and he stood up to him, and a fucking arm goes right across my face, like near my head, like I just see it right in front of me, and bam, it hits him perfectly. I'm like, oh shit, I just saw that. And then the other dude tried to fight, and then they went at it, and we all spread out a little bit so we could see it. And then one of the teachers came up, was at this end of the circle, and was just staring at it. And he finally, after, like, the dog fucker dude was getting beat up pretty badly. After, like, I don't know, it gave him like a full minute before he was like, all right guys, all right, let's break this up now. Like, and only when another teacher started to come up did he intervened. I was like, it was a wild
He just wanted to watch.
We're class position 4.
yeah, I mean, it was a good fight. It was a good fight. Kid tried his best, but he was no match for my other buddy. I mean, he was equally tanky, but, like, just had no nothing going for him.
Car 2, Tiago Bernardes leads the class.
Whoa, I'm in P4.
That was a new session green previous sector.
Holy shit.
Checkered flag for qualification. Good stuff. New fastest lap. 2 minutes 4
That's pretty
seconds
good for
7/10.
me.
Let's get cracking, Andrew. It's time for the race.
Oh.
Gridding for 2 minutes. As it stands now, we need to finish in P6 or higher to gain I rating. Enter your sim credentials in Dre app. Settings. Sim connection. It's 12 laps and 4 hours. 13 drivers. Take it easy out there. 104 seconds to gridding ends.
Suzuka. How's your safety rating?
4.99. We all are. After the weekend.
Yeah.
I went up like 1 point. I was down pretty low. I was like 3.2 or something.
That's low.
I'll just lose it all right here.
Yeah, possible.
59 seconds remaining.
No tires.
Rubber continue.
No fuel.
No gas.
What's that?
That's my race engineer.
With
Like voice commands, turns off your pit stop.
with crew chief?
Yeah, like crew chief, but I'm using DRE.
30
It's
seconds
another one.
left now.
Is
So-
it better?
I just say no tires, and then he just turns off my
1
tires at my
second.
pit stop.
Get ready to race. Green, green, green.
saw a guy spin and like I think he bowled into another bunch of cars. Yeah.
So you catch this guy in sector 2 and 3, but lose him a little bit in 1.
Going right behind. Still active. You're clear.
This guy behind me's gonna get me. He's 5K.
Going left behind. Going left. Left side rear. Clear.
Just go, I don't care.
Maybe he fights the other guy
Yeah.
a little bit harder
It's not
than.
worth fighting. We just both lose time.
I'll be right back.
P4 in class. Good stuff. Yet another fastest time. Two minutes 4.803. Down in P5. Optimal past sector. That was a new session quickest last sector. Session greatest previous sector.
Didn't mean to go in third there. Should have dropped a second.
Track temp is up by 3.1 degrees in the last 11 minutes.
Not as fast, I swear. Track temp super hot. 41.
Look out. Going right front. Still on. Car 1. Keep there.
Holy shit.
Keep left. Keep there. Flag has cleared. You're free.
Damn it, I hit that guy.
Good moving, bro. We're number 3 currently. Car 9, Luis Callejo, is now at the front of this class.
Oh, that guy boxed? What the heck? What's going on?
Yeah, still holding up.
Yeah, you missed
Right
it.
side rear.
What I missed.
Right side behind. Still
There was a
alive.
crash ahead of me. I have no idea, but when I got to it, there was 2 cars upside down.
Oh,
And this guy that's in now first place was like going super slow, and so I had to slow down, and the car that just passed me is ahead of me. And I bumped into the guy in first place. My wheel's slightly crooked now, but it's still drivable.
you get 5 laps to go.
Number
Was that
1
put you back in
Valentine
P3?
Cruzat takes P1 in this class. We're P3 currently.
Definitely losing time though. I wish I didn't hit that guy. So stupid.
What up, boys?
Not much.
And a Porsche Cup race.
Is that the Nürburgring or?
Suzuka.
Okay.
Stilosa.
On right front. Stay here. Still on right front. Still there. Keep left. We're clear.
Who gave you the space?
He did. I gave him the space too. Because I'm on the inside, so I could have just bumped him off. P3 is better than spinning out, so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
A wall, huh?
We got 4 to go and 3.2 seconds behind you. Just keep it up.
Shit the bed.
You shit the bed?
About to.
Worry about that.
That's what a washer and dryer's for.
I think it gets rid of shit easily. Honestly, if you shit yourself, you just should just get rid of that underwear entirely and just you can call it a day and
Yeah, get rid of yourself. It wouldn't need to happen.
just go take a shower and
I don't think I've shit myself in 20 years. See if I can keep that streak going.
I shit myself
The
the other
other night?
decade.
Oh.
It was a decade. Less than a decade. I was 27. Yeah. 33. Yeah, I was in my own home too. That's the funny part. I was renovating the living room, and there's a screw at the top. Or a nail at the top of this fucking wall, and I had my hammer on it, and I was on this little ladder, 2-step ladder, and I yanked on it, and I pulled it loose. But as I pulled it loose, all my momentum went back with me, and so then I stepped off the ladder, like I was basically falling at this point, and then I fell, and when I landed, I shit myself immediately. Yeah, I hit the ground and just shat, and
Hit
I
the
was just
ground
like,
running.
it was pretty bad. I was like, oh no, and I just sat there for like a minute, like I don't know what to do. I've never done this before. I took my shoes and socks off, and I waddled over to the bathroom. I took my pants off, and the pants were fine. There's no shit in my pants. But then the moment I went and looked at my underwear, it was just like,
I had enough. I'm just trying to focus on fucking driving.
Projecting class P3 at the end.
Careful.
And if I hadn't hit that guy, I probably would have been ahead of this Malice Eater guy. Dumb, because the guy hits in P1. I stick to my theory though, you want to get good at Porsche Cup, do it at the start of the week. Two more laps.
you got this. Thiago's not gonna get you.
I hope not.
Well, you only gain 3.2, 2.7 behind. Just keep it together.
Thiago's a fast boy. Just like that, I fucked myself.
Back to
can sell
P4
it.
currently.
Yeah.
Got it.
Got it.
Slight lock of the wheels. All it takes.
Yeah.
Too bad. Doesn't help my wheels crooked.
Not really.
Last lap.
Probably could have held Tiago off. Oh well.
Mhm. Alarm. Fuel press. Press fuel for fuel.
I wish you could turn that off. It's so annoying. Because that's usually where your delta is, and I like seeing my delta.
Yeah, let's make it across.
And then you guys gotta stick around and watch what happened to those two guys. It was P1 and P2. They were upside down.
Jesus.
And P3 was like crashed into them a little bit, and I was like, I'm the and then and then I screwed myself. Oh yeah, that's a good result.
That's it for the race.
That's it. Checkered.
Yep, B4, not bad. There's a video, like a Twitch clip of Max Verstappen in the 24-hour race. Does some crazy fucking move in some of those swooping corners, and he gets two wheels on the grass as he like
Oh, I saw it.
yeah, no space to pass this dude, and just keeps it there. And the guy gives him more space, and he's finally back on track. And then he overtakes P2, and his entire team is just like clenching their assholes, like, "Oh my god, that was crazy!" Like it was like, dude, the man's just he's aggro,
Yeah.
no matter what he's doing.
He goes for
He
it.
is him.
He's never not going for it. Yeah.
In real life or in the sim. Sorry, you're watching me drive around the track.
Gotta get that extra
Extra
couple of
safety.
safe corners
Yeah,
because of
you
the
bump my safety
6X.
up. This is one- I just like doing the cooldown lap. I don't know. It's just like a thing. It's like my ritual. And I drive
yeah.
it back to the pits every time. As long as I got the fuel.
Seconds to stop.
Pit limiter enabled. Stopping to do windscreen.
10. 9.
Okay, bro. We kept P4.
This guy had a shit start. This guy had a super good start. I think he started P4, not P3. think I had the best start of the group. Oh, what happened there? I gotta see that. What the heck? Oh, that's Tiago. That's the guy that finished ahead of me.
Just got fucking walked.
Oh, I see.
Oh shit!
This guy bins him.
And he comes back from that? That's crazy.
Oh.
Uh,
His like front wing and his rear wing would be broken, you would think.
you would think he hit that pretty hard.
I just want to look from a couple cars back because I swear at the end of lap 1 I saw somebody go like bowling. If you know what I mean. I'm the blue car up here. Somebody locks their brakes and then just sends it into another bunch of cars.
Looks like it's about to happen. Jesus, that guy's so fucking.
Oh,
There
it is
it
that
is.
guy. It is that guy. I just want to watch it from Spoon.
There's no patience.
He's
Oh,
4.7k,
Raphael.
B 1.3.
Bervanger,
And who's ahead of him?
Boustelon,
1.9k.
Latinos. Just Latin Americans doing Latin American shit right now. Let me buy him faster than you. Boop. Just fucking on it.
Oh,
Just.
and he wrecks himself.
Oh yeah.
And then he spins it with
just-
traffic right there.
Oh, and then Thiago. Is that Thiago that hits him?
That's the same. The guy that he hit, or
It
whatever.
was Martin, or yeah, the other
Okay,
dude.
first off, when this guy's sitting sideways on the track. Oh, hold on. Like, whose fault is it? The black car's fault.
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
it's his fault. He
Okay,
slammed
so
right into
first
him.
off, he should just sit there because there's cars coming through.
Absolutely, he doesn't.
But he doesn't.
He's a dickhead.
Somehow he doesn't kill anybody.
What the fuck?
Boom. I think that guy did that on purpose, as a retaliation. Which, okay. He leaves. He should leave. He should uninstall this fucking simulator.
I just want to see that one more time. But from cockpit.
He's been on his
Hey.
ass for like 4 fucking turns. He knows what he's doing here. On
I don't know what you're thinking, but I just don't get it. You went to the
On
inside,
throttle.
like right here. He's moving to the inside, and then he just
turns
does
back
it.
into it.
Eat my ass.
Doesn't even care about who's on track. I'm turning it.
If
Yep,
this guy
that guy
did,
has to cut it. What a cunt.
A cunt, a muffin.
You should clip this and report that guy. Kills the driver ahead of him. Unsafe rejoin.
What the fuck?
Doesn't hold his brakes.
oh, his car's
He's got-
broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, his race is over. Who's the one that said what the fuck? I don't think it was this guy.
I mean, his car was fine right here. Or so it looks like it, at least. That's
Matt
probably what did it.
Lassiter. Man, you missed it. I think he's annoyed because this guy turns around right in front
Yeah.
of him.
He has to leave the track to...
And now he got to slow down. That's why he's mad. Anyways, back to the front because they're not over yet. There's more action coming up.
You're gonna have to go like 4 laps ahead.
I think it's yeah, lap 7. Yeah, I think it's this guy. So at this point, he's in third. Okay, no, it's not this guy. I think it's these two guys. Nope. Okay, that's P12 and P1. Wait, is it? Oh, no, no. P1 and P2. These two guys.
They just did some 5K bro shit here.
Well, this guy's B
Luis.
1.9, and this guy's B 4.8.
French guy versus a Latin guy. Let's see what happens here. He spins it. He hits him in the back. Net codes him. How does that end it? Oh. Oh shit. That's what. Those aren't even the two. Those aren't even the two
Holy.
drivers.
It's
What
worse than I
the
thought.
Fuck.
That's two other drivers that were in P3 and 4. Were you?
Yeah.
Did you go to 5 for a second?
I guess I was in 5th.
Yeah. It's not them. I guess their race is over because
Again,
boom,
this guy,
yeah.
what the hell is he
Damn,
doing?
he got fucking
Again,
launched.
same thing. This guy spins, and then he just instantly drives onto the racing. Like, he's driving forward right here. Like, what an idiot. The cars are going to go that way in front of you. See, they're both going in front of you, but he just pins it.
He's back on track, but now his car's all fucked up.
Yeah, he's done.
Sergio Jansen, look at that. This guy. I wonder if he actually is like on the gas. Yep, he is. He doesn't like yellow flags. You can see things are bad in front of you. You take no caution at all.
Ow.
And I mean, did this guy just gas through it? Pretty much. He wasn't on the brakes
I mean,
until
he
was
slowed
about to
down
hit.
a little bit, but because he
But
thought
you
he
could
thought
see
he
the
could
white.
drive through it.
But he brakes right there. He's not braking.
Yeah, he's
Early enough.
accelerating here, and then he doesn't know what this guy's doing. But even then, this guy plows into him. This guy.
Yeah. Well, it's because he's definitely not holding his brakes. He's like, I can make it through this. I've seen Talladega Nights.
And then here comes Pickerel.
See if you take heed and caution. Brakes.
I tried, like, that's
He's on the
thing.
he's on the racing line. He's
Right
how
here,
much
I'm
he-
accelerating. I don't know if you can see my throttle. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
my mistake. I'm like, oh shit, what's he doing? What's he doing? And I'm like, oh, I can go around him. No, I can't. Brake. And then that was it. That was my
Damn.
damage.
What did it
It was
do?
net code even.
Oh,
It
what the fuck?
was.
Yeah.
And my wheel was crooked after that.
How does it? How he gets his? But look at that fucking guy behind you. Just zooms on through like nothing happened. I mean, he.
So did the car behind me. Like, this guy, I had a 3-second gap on this guy. But now, this guy's P1,
Got a little
I'm
map.
P2, and this yellow car's P3.
Yeah, after everything's said and done, there's still a couple guys ahead of you, but they all go in the pits and.
Oh yeah, after these guys pit, yeah.
Alright,
Did this
I'm
guy
gonna
make it past you?
Yeah, he gets by me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off. I just wanted to jump in and say hey.
See ya. I'm
Hey,
getting off
see ya.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, same.
Later.
See you guys.
Which lap did I go off the track? This one, lap 11. Dang, man, I could have held on a P3. But you know what I was just thinking about? I think it was lap 2? Lap 3. Lap 3, I had this mistake. I'm up here with the guys. These are the guys that crash. And right here, I had a bad line. Usually, what I realized I should have done is coming around this corner. You bring it as far to the left here as you can. Kind of like sacrifice this corner a bit. Bring it wide, which I didn't do. Bring the car more to the outside. And then really late apex, like bring the car in close to the wall here so that you can get a really good exit here. And the proper line, which I didn't get here, is like just lift off the throttle, which I didn't do until it was too late. Like right here, you lift off the throttle, and then you'd rotate the car, and then you can accelerate, like a lift, and then put back on. And I just like, oh, I can just carry speed through. Nope, not enough downforce. But because of that, oh, that's the guy that a couple laps later. He was faster than me though, so I shouldn't say that. But that's the guy that had a big problem. Oh yeah, see, I don't know. I shouldn't say that because he almost caught back up to him after that. Anyways, that's it. I gotta go put Carter to bed. Let's see the race results.
I'm right here.
Oh, you're right there. Okay. Oh, you're watching. Sweet.